Parade.
Here we are, your favorites of the cinema screen. Here we are, each year you've seen each Hollywood queen. To 100 million people in this nation, we extend this invitation. You are all invited to join a Hollywood party anywhere you are. Join us while we work and play. Okay, America, here we are.
In this broadcast of the movie Parade, it is our pleasure to present to you scenes from the Paramount production of Noel Coward's famous play, Designed for Living. The players in the screen version, whose voices will be heard in this presentation, are Frederick March as Tom, a playwright, Miriam Hopkins as Gilda, a commercial artist, Gary Cooper as George, an artist, and Edward Everett Horton as Max Plunkett, an advertising agent. Designed for Living, one of the most important plays Broadway has ever given to the screen, was adapted by Ben Hecht, who wrote Front Page. The production was directed by Ernst Lubitsch. March and Cooper, unbeknown to each other, have both fallen in love with Miriam Hopkins. Her employer, Horton, also is in love with her. And where we pick up the story, Horton has discovered that she's been very friendly with both March and Cooper. Horton goes to her room and sarcastically comments on her new friend.
Yesterday it was Tom.
Yes.
Today it's George.
Yes.
Okay. Hoodlums, artistic bums. Both of them put together aren't worth a dime. Gilda, no one knows better than you how unselfish I've been in all matters pertaining to you.
You've been nice.
I've been marvelous.
No, just nice.
Gilda, I've been your friend for 5 years.
And I want you to remain my friend for the next 50 years. So please shut up. Max, have you ever been in love?
This is no time to answer that.
Have you ever felt your brain catch fire and a curious, dreadful thing go right through your body, down to your very toes, and leave you with your ears ringing?
That's abnormal.
Well, that's how I felt just before you came in.
Yeah? How'd you feel yesterday after your promenade with Tom?
Just the opposite. It started in my toes and came up, very slowly until my brain caught fire. But the ringing in the ears was the same.
March and Cooper have found out through Horton that Miriam claims to be in love with both of them. After each has accused the other of double-crossing, March announces that he is leaving.
Where's my suitcase? Or have you sold it to somebody?
This is a little silly. 11 years of friendship. You should have considered that earlier. You mind a personal question?
Not at all.
Are you pretty hard hit?
It's none of your business.
And you? Likewise. What a pity we had to fall in love with the same girl. Charming, isn't she?
Rather. Nice eyes.
Of the sort. Well, I guess we're through.
Looks like it. Curious to have a little bit of feminine fluff breaking up our friendship.
Bad.
Quite a dilemma.
I wonder if she's worth it.
I wonder. In fact, I doubt it.
There's only one thing we know about her.
She's full of deceit. She's trying to hang it on both of us.
We shouldn't let her get away with it.
She's a troublemaker.
We ought to put our foot down.
You're right. We oughtn't to let her break it up.
I've been listening to these half-witted dramas of yours for 11 years.
And I've grown cockeyed looking at those Humpty Dumpty pictures of yours.
And we should give up all this on account of some girl we met on a train?
Third class.
No woman's worth it.
Absolutely not. No more clean shirts?
We ignore 50-50.
Fine.
Sacrifice helps an artist.
Exactly. Sorrows of life are the joys of art. I don't think we ought to discuss her anymore.
Right.
If occasion arises, which requires our mentioning her at all, we refer to her as Miss Farrell. Make the whole thing more impersonal.
Exactly.
Hey, George, did you really sell my suitcase?
Yeah.
Okay.
Monsieur Chambier, ou Monsieur Curtis, au téléphone.
Telephone? Oh, answer it if you wish.
Go ahead. I trust you.
Thanks. Hello? Yes?
Just a second. It's Miss Farrell. What do you want, Gilda? Beg your pardon. I see. I see. Well, just a second, please. She wants to come up tomorrow.
A crowd of Paris street urchins direct Miriam to the studio, the door of which is open. The formal greeting over, March gets busy with his typewriter to impress Miriam with the urgency of his work, and Cooper anxiously awaits her verdict on his paintings. The tenseness of the situation is broken as Miriam sinks on a sofa and speaks.
I'm so nervous. Couldn't we all be a little bit more nonchalant? I came here to make a confession. Confession hard to make at 11 o'clock in the morning. George.
Yes, please.
Sit down with me.
Shall I leave the room?
No, please. George. Dear George. When I let you make love to me yesterday, I didn't tell you something. I didn't tell you that the day before, Tom and I had... Did he tell you?
No.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're very welcome.
George, promise me you won't start smashing furniture. I'm more than fond of Tommy.
I'm sorry, old man. Quite all right. Thank you. Okay.
But, Tom, when we were in the park, do you remember?
Very well.
I didn't tell you. That morning I made a date with George for the next evening in my house. And I didn't call it off. And I want to be truthful.
I see. In other words, you're very fond of George.
More than fond. A thing happened to me that usually happens to men. You see, a man can meet 2, 3, or even 4 women and fall in love with all of them. And then by a process of interesting elimination, he's able to decide which one he prefers. But a woman must decide purely on instinct, guesswork, if she wants to be considered nice. Oh, it's quite all right for her to try on 100 hats before she picks one out.
Very fine. But which chapeau do you want, madame?
Both. You see, George, you're sort of like a ragged straw hat with a very soft lining. A little bit out of shape. Very dashing to look at. And very comfortable to wear. And you, Tom, chic, piquant, perched over one eye, and has to be watched on windy days. And both so becoming. Oh, I'm the most unhappy woman in the world.
Poor girl. She's in rather a tough spot.
George, dear George, there's no use pretending you could make me forget Tom. I'd miss him.
You would not. But for the sake of argument, okay.
And Tom, if I went with you uphill and down dale, he would haunt me like a boogeyman.
It's a pitiful situation.
Well, if it'll make you happy, I'm willing to step out.
Never mind the grandstand gesture. I know how you'd step out with a club. On the other hand, if you feel that you can't get along without her, it wouldn't be the first sacrifice I've made for you.
What sacrifice? What have you ever done for me? Look who's talking, little Rollo. Why, you're the most self-centered, egotistical double-crosser I ever knew.
Now listen, if I say...
There you have it. You hate him, he hates you, and you both end up by hating me. Boys, let's sit down. Now let's talk it over from every angle without any excitement. Like a disarmament concert.
Well,
What do you think?
I think it can be worked out, providing...
Yes, you're right. Providing.
Oh, boys, it's the only thing we can do. Let's forget sex.
Okay. Agreed. May be a bit difficult in the beginning.
But it can be worked out.
Oh, it'll be grand.
Saves lots of time.
And confusion.
We're going to concentrate on work. Your work. My work doesn't count. I think both you boys have a great deal of talent, but too much ego. You spend one day working and a whole month bragging. Gentlemen, there are going to be a few changes. I'm going to jump up and down on your ego. I'm going to criticize your work with a baseball bat. I'm going to tell you every day how bad your stuff is until you get something good, and if it's good, I'm going to tell you it's rotten until you get something better. I'm going to be a mother of the arts. No sex. It's a gentleman's agreement.
You have just heard a series of scenes from the Paramount production of Noel Coward's famous play, Designed for Living. George was played by Gary Cooper, Gilda by Miriam Hopkins, Tom by Frederick March, and Max by Edward Everett Horton. The Paramount Recording Orchestra was under the direction of Nathaniel Vincent. This broadcast was produced in Hollywood by special arrangement with Paramount Pictures. Next week, another program in the series of the Movie Parade will be broadcast by this station. Be sure to tune in.